Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful village nestled among rolling hills, lived a small, happy family. The family consisted of Raju, his wife Meera, and their bright-eyed, curious 5-year-old daughter, Rani. They owned a small piece of farmland, where they grew vegetables and grains, and Raju took great pride in his land. Every day, Rani would run through the fields, her laughter ringing out as she played while her parents worked. Life was simple, but it was good. But one year, things changed. The rains, which usually came like clockwork, failed. Day after day, the sun blazed in the sky, turning the once lush fields into cracked earth. The village's well, which had always provided cool, fresh water, started to dry up, and soon there was barely enough for anyone. Raju and Meera tried their best to keep their crops alive, watering them sparingly, hoping each day the rains would come. But as the drought worsened, it became clear they couldn't stay in the village much longer. The land that once sustained them was now barren, and without water, life in the village was becoming impossible. One evening, after putting Rani to bed, Raju and Meera sat outside their small hut watching the stars. They had a hard decision to make. "We can't stay here anymore," Raju said quietly. "If we don't leave, there won't be any water left for Rani or us." Meera nodded, her heart heavy. "But where will we go? Everything we've ever known is here." Raju squeezed her hand gently. "We'll go where we hear there is still water. I've heard of a river that still flows near a distant village. We'll take what little we have and try to start again. We can't lose hope." And so, with heavy hearts but determination, the family packed what little they could carry. Rani, though too young to fully understand the situation, sensed the seriousness. "Mama, where are we going?" she asked, her small voice filled with curiosity. "We're going on an adventure, sweetheart," Meera said with a smile, trying to keep her tone light. "We're going to find water and maybe even new friends along the way." The next morning, the family left their beloved village. They walked for days, the heat of the sun beating down on them, but they didn't give up. Raju carried Rani on his shoulders when she got tired, telling her stories of the river they were seeking, how it was full of fish and surrounded by tall trees. "Will we see it soon, Papa?" Rani asked one afternoon as they rested under the shade of a lonely tree. "Soon, my little bird. Soon," Raju answered, though even he didn't know how far they still had to go. Then one evening, as the sun began to set, they came upon a small village. To their relief, they saw a river winding its way past the edge of the village, sparkling in the soft light of dusk. The water looked like liquid gold after their long journey. Tears filled Meera's eyes. "We've made it," she whispered, pulling Rani close. The villagers welcomed them with open arms, offering them water and food. Raju and Meera felt their spirits lift as they realized they had found not only water, but also a new community. They worked hard to rebuild their lives, using their farming skills to help the new village grow. As for Rani, she made friends quickly, her laughter once again filling the air as she played by the river's edge. Life was still simple, but it was filled with hope. The drought had taught them how strong they were, how even when everything seemed dry and empty, they could still find a way forward. And in time, as Raju often told Rani, the rains would return. But until then, they had each other, and that was more than enough. And so, the little family thrived, their love and determination guiding them through the toughest of times. And Rani, in her own sweet way, had learned that sometimes adventures lead to unexpected blessings.